Y'all ready for this? Check this brand new 2025 Jayco Seismic fifth wheel toy hauler out. This thing here is not your standard fifth wheel RV. It is a toy hauler, has a garage in the back, and you get this sectional sofa. This is new for 2025. Let's go take a look. Welcome back to another video, y'all. If you're new here, my name is Myles with Firmly Unbound, and we are taking a look for the first time at the 2025 Jayco Seismic Toy Hauler, and this is a new floor plan for 2025, so I'm very excited to show it to y'all. You can see it is on display here at Jayco's homecoming event as a new floor plan, and it is the $399 Jayco Seismic. So very excited about this thing here, and you'll be able to see the floor plan layout and the specs on the screen here. So we're gonna run along the outside real quick. You have this molded fiberglass front cap up here. You have these blue LED lights up front. These are like a glowing LED light, so love the way those look. You have the Kurt Rotaflex pin box. This is going to absorb shock as you go up and down the road with that rubber bushing in there. And then you have your 6,000 watt generator underneath here, and it is that inverter technology on that generator, hydraulic fluid spot for batteries, and it looks like it has 6-point hydraulic auto leveling. Yeah, 6-point hydraulic auto leveling. You can see down through here, we're gonna be able to look at our specs real quick. So you have through here, let's see, cargo carrying capacity of 5,240 pounds, unloaded with all of your propane bottles full is 15,160 pounds. And then it is 45 feet 9 inches. So this thing is almost 46 feet long. Very, very impressive. Now, something you should know too, Jayco makes two different toy hauler lines. So this is your Seismic here. They also have the Seismic Luxury over here, which will be a bit more expensive. Something like this Seismic is likely gonna fall somewhere around like the $90,000 to $100,000 price range for a new 2025 new floor plan. See your water connections right here. So you have your Nautilus water management system right there, and you have a bit of your pass-through storage compartment here. Let me get that light on. As you can see, it passes through there. And there should be a water filtration system somewhere on here. We'll see if we come across it along the way. Jayco does now have 4 different solar packages. So you can see all of those here, ranging anywhere from 200 watts of solar to 1,200 watts of solar, depending on what you are wanting to do. Obviously, these packages closer towards the bottom are going to be much more expensive, getting over $10,000, but they will be available here on this fifth wheel RV if you are wanting to do things like run ACs and stuff like that off of solar. You would need this most extreme package right there. So as we step back, you can see you have a cable-driven slide mechanism here on your bigger slide. Looks like we have a Schwintek slide mechanism on the bed slide out. Come around this way, you have a fully enclosed underbelly. All your water tanks and water lines sit above the enclosed underbelly. We will check and see if you have 12-volt heat pads on the water tanks. Uniroyal tire here. It is a 215/75 R17.5 tire, and it does have a standard leaf spring suspension on this Seismic. And then it looks like down underneath here, you're going to have a 30-gallon fuel capacity with a fuel pump. That gasoline will be both for the generator and for your fuel pump for your toys. Ladder to get up onto the roof. You have your patio along the back, steps along the back to get in. So now this is something to be mindful of. With this fifth wheel RV already being about 46 feet long, you add about another 8 feet with the patio, and then about another 2 feet to 3 feet here with the steps. So all in all, this fifth wheel RV from tip to the back patio is going to be somewhere around about 57, maybe even 58 feet long when it's all said and done. So taking up a ton of space there, just something to keep in mind. You have your entrance into the garage, 2 awnings, color changing LED lights. You can set the color that you want on those LED lights. And then you have right here, your refrigerator access door from the outside. Here's a couple things. You can pause the video and read these if you want to read the top features on this new Jayco Seismic. We'll go through a lot of this stuff here though as we go through the rest of this fifth wheel RV. One big thing is the dovetail drawers. We'll see that inside, and then you have that 16-ply H-rated tire. So let's go ahead and hop inside here. This Seismic is warranted for full-time RVing. You have speakers outside here underneath the step, as you can see right there. And as we walk in, take a look at the sectional sofa you now get in this fifth wheel RV. That is so cool for a toy hauler. We've seen some similar floor plan layouts to this in toy haulers in the past, but nothing with a L-shaped sectional sofa like that. I love that. That is so neat. And y'all let me know what you think about this configuration and layout here. You have your electric fireplace, multiple different color options with that, all that storage around the TV, a 50-inch screen TV, and then just so you know, when you put this slide out in, you will have to take out one of these cushions here to get this slide out all the way in without bumping up into the table here, as this slide out also has to come in that way. So just one thing you have to do when it's time for travel day to keep in mind. You have cloth furniture here, so I'm actually really liking the cloth furniture. Y'all can let me know your thoughts about that down below in the comments, but I am really liking the idea of that. This part here will pull out and make into a bed, so these two cushions here can pull out, make this area into a bed space, and it'll be about the size of a full-size bed there. And then you have your recliners right here, so both of these cushions will recline, and then when you are sitting in these sofas, this will be your view of the TV right there. So pretty straight on and nice and close. It does have a little bit of an upright posture to it though, so definitely gonna be nice to recline this back, because when you're not reclining back, you are sitting almost completely straight up. You can see my posture here. It'll definitely work on your posture sitting in this seat here. That is without a doubt. You have the little tables here on the ends for your sofa, and then you have your dining table here. This does pull out. Pretty impressive how this pulls up here. You can see you just go just like that, and boom, you now have your dining table. Push it right back in, and it feels like it's basically spring-loaded because that thing just goes right back in for you super easily. It will come with additional chairs, and then you do have storage space down underneath here. Black pleated shades on this toy hauler, and then you have wood framed out windows. Nice countertop space here. Outlet spot that pops up, and USB plugs on that outlet. Down through here, a little storage space that they worked in right there. Then you have your kitchen layout. So in the kitchen, they have this new sink in here, and they have dovetail drawers. Those are two of the biggest changes that are really exciting to see. The dovetail drawers, especially in a fifth wheel RV of this price range, is going to be very substantial. So you can see that now, solid wood construction with those dovetail joints. Really excited to see that in this price range. It does not have a solid surface countertop. This is a wrapped countertop material. To get the solid surface countertop, you'd go up to the Seismic Luxury Series, and it's a bit more expensive and just a bit heavier. You have this right here, your stainless steel sink. Now this is going to come with many different accessories for it. So you're going to have multiple dividers here for the space, different bins that go into the sink, a cutting board that goes on the sink, and you have the washer here for cups. You have your soap dispenser and all kinds of fun goodies now that you get in that new charcoal stainless steel sink. So love that. Storage space underneath. Nice amount of storage space to work with underneath there. You have a little bit bigger than standard RV size oven. Storage space down through here. Storage space that kind of works all the way around. And then you have a 3-burner gas stove and plenty of floor space here in the kitchen to work with. I mean, this is a wide area, so actually 2 people can fit in this area. It'll be a little condensed, but it's definitely not impossible. Like some other models like this are literally impossible for 2 people to stand in at the same time. Coming up into the storage here, you can see those cabinets there. You got your Furrion microwave and storage up above. Plus you can kind of utilize the storage up above the cabinets there too. These are solid wood cabinet doors. See your storage space there. It looks like, can't tell if the material in here, it looks like this is a wrap material back behind here with solid wood doors up front. And then as we turn around this way, you have your Everchill refrigerator. So that will be a 12-volt refrigerator. Open it up from the top or the bottom underneath like so. See your space in there. And then you have 2 freezer compartments. So freezer here and freezer here. Finally, last spot in the kitchen, you're going to have your pantry space. So this will pull out. We see the same style pantry in a lot of Jayco fifth wheels now, and it has adjustable shelving there. So all those shelves can be adjusted, and then some storage space down underneath here. So that is your living space in this new $399 Jayco Seismic. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Before we step into the garage, you do have a loft up over the top. So you can see that loft space here. Use it for storage, use it for sleeping. It's up to you. You have the ladder to get up into that space, and it is a pretty cool spot up there, especially if you have a kid that likes their own kind of cool, unique room. There is a spot for them if they want to use that for sleeping. Going back into the garage, now I did not get the exact measurements on the garage, but this looks like this is about a 13-foot garage here. Usually they are in a floor plan model like this. You can see you have D-rings screwed into the flooring here, and those might be actually screwed into the frame, but those are going to be what your tie downs are in this garage space. You have your sofas here. These sofas will come together and make into a bed, just because of the way this event functions and how many RVs I'm trying to film for y'all. I don't have time to show how all of this Happy Jack bunk system works, but these two sofas come together to make one big bed there, and then you have the bed up over the top as well that can drop down. So this bed can also come down and be like another king size bed here, and this is essentially two king size beds that you will get when you need sleeping space. There's also a table up underneath that bed that you'll have. You have your patio along the back, awning that will come over the patio, and then you have your 3-season patio doors here. So these are tinted glass doors that do have a screen on them, so you can move that glass down, let the breeze through, or move that glass up to get your privacy and not let the breeze through and keep the weather out. So love all of that. Coming back into this way, you can see this garage is not a true 13 feet all the way back to the very back wall, as it sticks out about 18 inches or so right there for that half bath. So you are going to have some condensed space here, and it's probably about 10 feet to right there, or maybe like, sorry, not 10 feet. It's probably like 8 feet to right there or so. You have a spot for a TV on the wall. If you want to install a TV, it would go right here. And you have your storage space and some switches for your awnings and lights. Last couple things, you can add a camera back in this space so you can see your kids misbehaving, or you can see your toys going down the road, making sure they're not falling over or anything like that. And then finally down here in the half bath, you have your sink there, not any storage underneath the sink, not any storage above the sink either. So really just like a half bath, nothing crazy about it. And then you have a plastic foot flush toilet there that is slightly elevated to give you a more comfortable seating position. Does have an AC here in the garage, so you can see the AC up there in the ceiling. And then this should have 3 ACs on it. Just about every fifth wheel toy hauler this size does. So as we come out this way, yeah, you can see your other AC here in the living room, and then we'll go up into the bedroom, and there will be another one there. All the storage around the TV, let's take a look at this because we didn't really look at it before. Just show you what we're working with. Here's all your controls for the fifth wheel, all manual switches. You can see your shelving there. Underneath your TV, this is a Sansui TV. Audio controls here and your breakers and fuses. Sorry, I didn't get the camera on there super quick. Little cubbies down here next to the fireplace, and then no heat registers in the floor as your heating is ran through or underneath the cabinetry there. Storage space here and here. So that is everything in the living area. Going up into the bathroom. It is a pass-through bathroom, as they're pretty limited with the space they have left to work with here once you include all that other stuff. So you have the porcelain foot flush toilet here. Definitely a pretty condensed bathroom space through this area. But the ceiling height in here is pretty good. Let me show you. Let me flip this camera around. So walking through the doors, you can see I do have to duck here a little bit. This is like right at 6'2". So if you're under 6'2", you won't have to duck, but I am 6'2", and I have to duck slightly so my head doesn't hit this. However, when I go into the shower, this is not 6'2". I get a little bit of extra space right here. So this is about 6'3", and then in the skylight, you could be about 6'6", 6'7", still fit in this space. So that is how I fit here in the shower. In the rest of the upper deck, it's probably about 6'5" to be safe or so. So that's what you're working with as far as ceiling height goes in the whole front deck area. Come back this way, you have your medicine cabinet, stainless steel sink here in the corner. This is a pretty standard style bathroom layout we see in a lot of toy haulers. Storage space underneath there, spot for your toilet paper, and again, porcelain foot flush toilet. King size bed in the bedroom. Actually, that's a queen size bed. Sorry, queen size bed in the bedroom. That is a residential queen. You have outlets on both sides of the bed. Black pleated shades on the windows. No hidden storage up underneath here, but you do have your drawers that will pull out, 2 drawers here for your storage space. And then you have some outlets and USB ports back behind there. Of course, you're gonna have washer and dryer capabilities. So in this spot here is where your washer and dryer would go if you want to install a washer and dryer. If not, you have some additional wardrobe storage, and then you have your full wardrobe storage through here where you have your clothing rod, shelving built in that closet, and more shelving built in back into this corner. Again, outlets on that side of the bed, and you will have storage underneath the bed. Plus, this is coming with a pretty good mattress. It's, let me get my leg on it and see. It's a little bit on the soft side, but it is this aloe vera mattress, so it has these aloe vera cooling properties to it, and definitely better than your standard RV mattress that you're used to seeing, so not too bad. And that is pretty much everything, y'all. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Very curious your thoughts on this new toy hauler floor plan, what you think. So let me know down below in the comments, and appreciate y'all watching. The link in my description and comments of this video will get you to locations across the US where you can find this fifth wheel RV or something like it if you are ready to start shopping for your next RV. So go check that out. And until next time, live firmly on God.